Well, hello, and welcome to Math with Miss Oswald. There's nothing in here. I was afraid that you would forget that. I was the best teacher in the world, and I needed to remind you. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and let's do some math this morning. Okay, we are going to refresh your memories on expanded form, word form, and standard form. Standard form is already done for us. It is just the number. Then we have word form, which is how you would say the number, you just write it out, and expanded form, where you expand out the value of each digit. So for word form, if we look at this number, remember to cover this part, 89, our comma says 1,000, and that number is 307. So 89,307. So we would write that in word form. 89,307. Remember not to say and 7, because and means that there's a decimal or a fraction, which we know what those are now. And then expanded form is writing out the value of each digit. So if I have an 8 right here, that's in the 10,000s place. So the value of 8 10,000s is 80,000. Please don't judge my handwriting upside down. The next is a 9 in the thousands place, so the value of that is going to be 9,000. We have a 3 in the hundreds place, the value of that is 300. 0 in the tens place, so I don't have to put anything. And a 7 in the ones place, so plus 7. And all together, that equals 89,307. Pretty straightforward. All right, our next problem is, what is the standard form of, I gotta look at this one here, 40,000s, 900s, 310s divided by 10. That's down there, it's kind of being covered up. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write this in the place value chart to see what number this is, because right now it's in unit form, it's not in standard form. And then we'll take that number and we'll divide by 10. So I have 40,000s, so I'm going to go to the thousands place and put 40. But if you remember, we can't have two digits in the same spot. So I've got to take this 4 and shift it over, because 40,000s is going to be the same as 4 10,000s. So I did that one. Now I need 900s. So I'm going to go to the hundreds place and put a 9 and 3 10s. And of course, I don't have any ones, so I've got to fill that in with a 0. So I have the number here, 40,930, and I want to divide by 10. Well, anytime I divide by 10, I know that I just move every digit to the right. I had to figure out which way I was going here. You move every digit this way, which means you're going to get rid of this 0 here. So that would leave you with 4093. 4,093. Our next problem, 10 times 854. This one is pretty straightforward. If you need to, you can stack them and multiply. 854 times 10. 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 8 is 0. Now we're moving down to our new line, and we're moving to our next digit, the tens place. So I've got to put my 0 there. Now 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 8 is 8. Add them up, you get 8,540. That is one way to do it. Let me write that in there for you. But I mean, what do you notice happens from here to this final answer down here? All we did was add a 0, because when we were dividing, we moved every digit to the right. When we multiply, we move every digit to the left. So you're going to add on a 0 there, and it should give you 8,540. Okay, next problem. How many 10,000s are in the sum of 5 10,000s plus 21 thousands? Now remember, a sum is an answer to an addition problem. So we've got to add these numbers together and then figure out how many 10,000s are in that number. To do that, I am in unit form right now, so I'm going to put these in standard form in my place value chart here. So we have 5 10,000s. So I'm going to go to 5 10,000s plus 21 thousands. So these are two different numbers here. So I'm just going to fill the rest of this in here for 5 10,000s because now I have a new number that I'm adding to that, and that is 21 thousands. So I'm going to go to the thousands place and put 21. But my problem is I can't have two digits in the same spot. So remember, your 2's got to move over here because 20 thousands is the same as 2 10,000s, right? So we shift that over and then fill in our zeros here. And then we can add these together to get our sum. 1, 7. And you get 71,000. So how many 10,000s are in this number? In our answer, if we go to the 10,000s place, we have 7 10,000s. And for our last one here, we have 8 10,000s, 3 thousands, 6 tens, 2 ones. I read it right. Times 10. So right now we're in unit form. We've got to switch to standard form, and then we can multiply. So to do that, some of you can do this without the place value chart. Some of you just know like where each place goes in a number, which is great. But some of us need the place value chart. So I'm going to use that. 8 10,000s. I'll put an 8 in the 10,000s place. 3 thousands, a 3 in the thousands place. 6 tens, and 2 ones. So I don't have any hundreds here. So I have the number 83,062. And I want to multiply that number by 10. Remember, when we divided, we shifted every digit over that way to the right. When we multiply, we're going to shift every digit this way. And when we do that, we've got to add on a 0 here. So our 8 would go here, 3 here, 0, 6, 2, 0. So now we get 830,620. 830,620. So all we're doing is adding on a 0. But if it's easier for you to stack and multiply, you can do it that way too. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed a video of me writing upside down on a whiteboard and teaching you math. I hope you have a very lovely day. Enjoy your St. Patrick's Day, and I will be reading aloud in the next video.